What is the Spicy Pepper Burnout Quiz? You can be anywhere from a level 1 Poblano Pepper all the way up to a level 5 Ghost Pepper, where you're so hot, you're not. So many of us in ADHD and autistic life have experienced burnout. We discover late in life that we are in burnout, but we don't ever have a way to really categorize it, to really explain it, to look at the components and the degree to how burnout is impacting our life and be able to articulate it and share it with ourselves and with other people. I'm Carol Jean Whittington, founder of Mind Your Autistic Brain and creator of the Unveiling Method. And I've written a quiz called Spicy Pepper Burnout, and it's specifically for autistic and ADHD humans to help you identify what degree of spiciness, what level of burnout you are currently in, so that you have a strategic plan to get out of it. I spent 40 years, almost 40 years, in burnout, some degree of burnout, beginning at the age of 6. I'll be 50 this year, and I'm entering year 4 of living burnout, shutdown, and meltdown free for the very first time in my life since the age of 6. This has been a place that I didn't even know was possible. And I took what I've learned all along the way, which was white knuckling it and figuring it out all by myself, because when I was identified as autistic at almost 40 years old, I didn't get any resources or tools. I got a pat on the back basically that said, hey, this is you. We're so glad that we've identified you because you were missed and you've done really well. Just keep doing what you're doing because there's really not a whole lot for grown-ups. But we have some stuff for your son. And I didn't realize how bad my burnout had gotten because 2 years after identification, I hit the worst burnout of my life. And what I have discovered over the last almost decade since learning I was autistic and navigating and diving into what being autistic means for me, because I'm also ADHD and I also have co-occurring health conditions. I have a processing delay in my auditory profile. I have different things in my sensory profile that I wasn't really aware of how they were impacting me. I could feel it, but I didn't know how to share it. The Spicy Pepper Burnout Quiz really is an amazing tool. It's the first step to burnout restoration, and I've made it available for you, and I would love for you to go take it so that we can decide and determine based on some key indicators, your sleep, your executive functioning, how things are showing up in your sensory profile for you right now, how that's showing up and affecting you in your physical body. How's that showing up and affecting you in your emotional understanding and processing and regulation? All of these things are components to the degree in which you're experiencing burnout. When I help identify where you are from a Poblano Pepper level 1, where it may take you a couple of hours, maybe half a day to restore and come back from maybe something that was draining or stressful or demanding on your energy and your resources, to the jalapeno pepper level 2, to the cayenne pepper level 3, the habanero pepper level 4, where things are really on fire. They're flaming, you're burning in every direction. Executive function has become executive dysfunction, and it's not just you noticing it anymore. People in your life are starting to notice and say, hey, are you okay? I noticed you were having a really hard time with this. Or you used to do this really easily and quickly, and now I notice it's taking you weeks, or you're really just not able to do it at all. That's a very common conversation in a habanero level 4 burnout. And then there's Ghost Pepper level 5. This is where I spent several of my burnout areas in my life seasons. And this is when you're so hot, you're not. This is a place where a lot of us start to shut down. And it's not just a place where we shut down maybe verbally or emotionally, or we also can start to shut down physically. And if you have co-occurring health conditions and a Ghost Pepper level 5, this is a really important place to identify so that we can integrate and support you where you are. All of the restoration strategies that I have been developed based on each particular spicy pepper level to help you in the most strategic, fast, effective, and efficient way to begin your burnout restoration. I know what it's like to be in a ghost pepper level 5 and feel like you have no spoons. You are beyond having no spoons. You're actually like in the vacuum of no energy. There's no reserves. It's collapsing. The energy box is collapsing on itself. I've been there before, and I know it takes a different approach at a level 5 than it does at a level 2 even, or even a level 3. And you are very important to me, and your thriving energy and your quality of life and the dreams that you have to be able to live them and fulfill them. It's really important because I know what it's like to have this passion in your heart, to have this vision of what your life is going to be and supposed to be. But burnout is keeping you from that. Because the beauty in what our neurotype and who our neurotype is we are incredible creators and innovators, and we have so much heart, and we have this great sense of justice, and we want to share it with the world. But when we're too tired, we just can't. Imagine what's possible. And this is what I imagine all the time. Imagine what is possible when we as an autistic ADHD community are thriving with sustainable energy. What is the impact on humanity? The impact in our own lives, the impact in the lives of the people that we love and care about. That's spectacular. And that's what I want for you. Your thriving life is already yours. We just got to figure out which pepper you are to effectively and efficiently get you out of burnout, to get you to your best life. And the fastest and most effective and efficient way to do that is to start by identifying your pepper level today. Take the Spicy Pepper Burnout quiz, find out what your pepper spice is, and sign up for the free event coming up this week. There's limited seats because I have a basic account and I'm doing the best I can here, so I got 2 of them, but make sure that you sign up because these seats are filling up very quickly already, and I don't want you to miss the opportunity to join us live because I will be taking you through the Build Your Spicy Dashboard for Restoration based on your quiz results. And we're going to talk about specifically what you need. If you're a habanero pepper, if you're a cayenne pepper, or hey, if you're a ghost pepper. And I'm going to meet you where you are in your energy for this too, because I know that sometimes you don't even want to commit to something in a 5. You're just like, that's just more than I can even do. And I understand that. Just simply raise your hand. And by raising your hand, I mean just register. And I'm going to provide different ways for you to access this information. If you can show up live that day and you're feeling like you can, great. If you can't stay the whole time, that's okay too. There's no shame in the game around here. I get it. We all get it. And there's compassion and love for you in this. I hope that you get to join me and that you sign up, that you raise your hand and say, yes, I am committed to starting my burnout journey. Because it is possible. I didn't think it was, but there was this one little part of me that had this glimmer of hope. And I hope that I can spark that in you today. Go take the quiz, register, let me know what your pepper level is, and I'm going to strategically give you the dashboard plan, the roadmap to begin your first steps to burnout restoration. The fastest way to do this is to look at what are your needs? What's your sensory profile? How do these 2 things bring energy in the least amount of effort possible? How do we start doing this where it's easy and light? And hey, even fun. I'll see you next week. Sign up. And I'm Carol Jean Whittington, if we haven't met, founder of Mind Your Autistic Brain and host of the Beyond Autistic Burnout talk show. We air Tuesdays at 2 o'clock Central Time, 3 o'clock Eastern. We go live on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. And the replay is available on Wednesdays on podcast at Beyond Autistic Burnout. We are a top 5% podcast on Spotify in the self-help category, and we have people in over 94 countries, over 500,000 people a week that tune in. Please join us. We love to have community and conversation with you every week because you matter. Your energy, your restoration, and your dreams are important. Thanks so much for taking a few minutes just to join me and listen and learn more about the Spicy Burnout quiz. Go see what your pepper is. I can't wait. Take care, guys.